What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back after our April the 2nd, 4 different bets, 2-leg parlay on 4-2 that almost went 4-0. We were 2 baskets away from going 4-0. We went 2-2. It was profitable, but my goodness gracious. So the Butler number ran. If you bet that late and you bet that parlay late, Butler closed plus 9.5. They lost by 7. Like, I got hooked. Most of you guys went 3-1. Most of you went 3-1 on this list because the Butler Nebraska moneyline parlay, that cashed. Okay? That for most of you. It didn't cash for me. I was 1 basket shy there. The Pistons were down by 6 points with 2 minutes to play. That game went exactly how I thought it was going to go. And then a missed dunk that was then called offensive basket interference on the Pistons. They lose the game by 16. Instead of losing the game by 14, they had it right there. They could have won the game outright. Heat did win the game outright against the Celtics. So we got that side of it right. Pirates and Red Sox both win. That's a plus 230. That was nice to get 1.15 units down out of that. And the Hurricanes and the Avs, Hurricanes win easily. The Avs had to go to overtime, had to go into the shootout, but they won there at plus 105. So like I thought, baseball and hockey were the bets that were most likely to come in. They do, but for most of you, it was a 3-1 day and a pretty profitable day. I saw one person turn that, and she may have added it, I don't know, but she had a $40 bet to win $1,200, and it came in. So for a lot of you, you just like ran with all the bets and parlayed them all. So tell me in the comment section, do you want me to do that for my birthday on Friday? Because it's 4-4. So I could get real crazy and give you 4-leg moneyline parlays for Friday if you want to get really squirrely. Because we made money on that, so maybe we come back. If I'm giving you 4-4, which is my birthday, Friday, tell me what you think. If you want me to do that, maybe I'll go ahead and I will do that. You might notice the new overlay if you're watching on YouTube. It's a reminder about the BettingPros app and the code you guys can use with BettingPros Premium. 7 days for free. Download the BettingPros app. Use the code JUICE to get a free 7-day trial of BettingPros Premium. I do have a bet on today's Daily Juice from the Prop Bet Cheat Sheet, which is available with a BettingPros Premium subscription. So go ahead and check out that today on that. Okay, what are we doing today? I'm not going to lie to you. It is currently 11:25 Pacific, so it is 2:25 Eastern. I've been up for a long time. I flew 5.5 hours. I am worn out, and I'm all over the place. So excuse me if I do or say anything that's a little bit crazy because the brain's not firing at full speed at the moment. However, let's talk a little bit about what you guys can do if you want to get involved with college basketball. We only have a couple games left. The Pick'em contest presented by FanDuel. Enter for your chance to win at bettingpros.com/contests. FanDuel credit, signed gear, annual subscriptions to Betting Pros, all available. Get into it now at bettingpros.com/contests. You have like 2 games left, 3 games left? Let's talk about 2 games tonight. So I like Villanova to win, but I don't know if Villanova covers their game in the Crown tonight. So I'm going to give you another 2-leg moneyline parlay because I think UC Irvine will win the NIT championship tonight, but it's 3.5. So I was like, okay, you can buy the 0.5 point and just lay 3 if you want. But Chattanooga really rallied against Loyola Chicago, and they might make it a game. I mean, that might come down to like the last second. It could be a really good game at Hinkle Fieldhouse tonight in Indianapolis. So I like Irvine to win, but I don't know if they cover the 3.5. I like Villanova to win tonight against USC, but I don't know if they cover the 5.5 or 6. So I'm just going to put them together in a 2-leg money line parlay. 1 unit, throw it down, full unit play, not a half unit play, a full unit play on this, because I do think both teams win. You can bet them individually if you want, but 3.5 and 5.5 or 6, I'm not in love with it. They're both favorites, but favorites have been very good here. straight up, maybe not covering, but straight up favorites in March and April in the tournaments have been very good. Let's just keep riding with it. Eric Dixon's the best player in the Crown. I think Villanova is going to win the Crown, so let's go ahead and give Villanova the nod here to make the finals, and then we'll go ahead and add UC Irvine in the NIT championship game. We'll have plays on 2 college basketball games going tonight in the college basketball ranks. Let me check the times for when those games are going to be played tonight, Pacific time. So the first game is at 9 p.m. Eastern, Chattanooga and Irvine for the championship of the NIT. And, I guess Villanova USC is first. So that's a 6. That's 9:30. I was right. That's afterwards. So that's 9:30. So you have a 9 o'clock Eastern and 9:30 Eastern for Villanova USC. That game will be played at MGM Grand for the Crown quarterfinal. I guess quarterfinals, those semifinals, to the Crown quarterfinals. So I think USC wins this game over Villanova. They're currently 6 points, 5.5-point favorites. So Nova money line, Irvine money line. That if you throw that together for us, you're going to jump in with a plus 126 parlay. We'll throw 1 unit down on that. All right, to baseball we go. And the Reds, Nick Lodolo, UOG Daily Juice listeners know how much I like this kid. His first start of the year was against the Giants. He went 6. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 home run. He had 1 K in 6 innings and a 3-2 win for Cincinnati. Both these teams, the Reds are playing today. The Reds are slight dogs today to the Brewers. They're on the road. Both these teams are 2-4. The reason why I think the Reds are going to win, one, I like Nick Lodolo a lot. Okay, I think I know the offense hasn't been great here early in the season for Cincinnati, but Nick Lodolo, a tremendous pitcher, and a guy that I liked to bet last year, was all over him last year for a bunch of his games. And the Reds being 2-4, they won his start. And then they beat the Rangers 14-3. They've lost 1-0 and 1-0. The last 2 games getting shut out against the Rangers. But, the Rangers pitching has been, we're expecting the Rangers pitching to be pretty good. Jack Leiter was pretty good here. You got in Nathan Eovaldi pitched the first complete game of the year in a 1-0 win for the Texas Rangers. So, look, the bats are due to come back, and it's Nestor Cortez on the mound. Nestor Cortez has an ERA of 36. Now, I don't think he'll get hit anywhere near how hard he got hit against the Yankees, where he went 2 innings. He gave up 8 earned runs and 5 home runs in that game. He walked 5, just 2 Ks, and a 20-9 beatdown the Yankees gave the Brewers. But I like the Reds here. I like the under, too, but I like the Reds here. I'm scared about Nestor. Maybe he will get lit up here. Maybe this is the perfect antidote for this Reds offense to get going. Reds money line is even money. We're going to jump on it. Reds over the Brewers here today on a Thursday getaway day for many teams. We're taking the Reds money line excuse me, up against the Brewers at even money. And finally, to the prop bet cheat sheet, where we'll go to RJ Barrett, who is off the injury list. The Raptors are at home against the Trailblazers here. RJ Barrett points, rebounds, and assists. In the last game he played against Philadelphia, he went over this number. He had 41 points, rebounds, and assists. But that snapped a streak of 4 straight games in which he was under 32.5, which is the current number for RJ Barrett with points, rebounds, and assists. Brooklyn, Spurs, Jazz, and the Washington Wizards all went under 32.5 for RJ Barrett. So even though he had 41 points, rebounds, and assists, and that snapped that 4-game stretch, I'm going to come back and keep betting on, expect it to go back to normal for RJ Barrett here. And head-to-head wise, up against, let's see, the head-to-head wise for RJ Barrett, he hasn't faced Portland in a while. So 32.5, the projection is for 27.4. That's a difference of 5 points, rebounds, and assists. It's a 5-star play, and it's a 40+ EV play here from the prop bet cheat sheet. 15th, right in the middle of the pack here, so not real one lean or the other, but only 20% of the time, one of the last 5 games has RJ Barrett gone over this. We're going to go under 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists for RJ Barrett at home against Portland here tonight. 4.6 units to win, a half a unit coming back. Okay, so plays for today. UC Irvine, Villanova, 2-leg moneyline parlay at plus 126. The Reds in Major League Baseball on the road at the Brewers, moneyline for them, even money. RJ Barrett, points, rebounds, and assists, under 32.5 at minus 121.6 units to win, a half a unit coming back on that. It's a Thursday. If I add anything, I'll put it on the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. If not, we'll go to a Friday and tell me if you guys want me to go crazy on Friday. Why not? It's my birthday. Only turned 48 once. Four bets, 4 legs. Do you want it? Yes or no? I'll let you guys determine and pick it. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.